Simon Wildash from Nielsen McAllister. So welcome, Simon. It's the first time we've met, albeit we have met many times on Zoom.
Many times on Zoom and Teams, haven't we? First time in person. So.
Yeah, brilliant. So it's lovely to see you. And I wanted to grab you today to have a quick chat. Why are you at the event? So tell us a bit about, actually start on telling a bit about yourself, what the business is and why you're doing it, what you're doing at SD UK.
So great to be here. First off, I'm a director at Nielsen McAllister, and we're a PR agency that represents a number of sort of print packaging companies. So obviously Sign and Digital UK in particular is an important event for us in relation to seeing what's going on in the industry, understanding that, and also representing our clients such as Whiskey Prints who are here, and then we have other clients such as Zara and McGrath. So really sort of try and push out understanding of their businesses to other businesses in the industry.
Yeah, and I know, because obviously Zara is one of our partners, that you do a great job for Zara in terms of helping their communications and so on. Interested in why you're here. Obviously you've said to keep a look on the market and understand what's going on, support your clients. But also tell us a bit about your viewpoint. Obviously we're interested big time in sustainability. What's your kind of impression of that as an issue within print, but also maybe with some of the other markets you serve?
I mean, it's core to business these days, sustainability, and if businesses don't recognise that, then they're going to struggle. We're finding that it's just integral, really, to the way that you have to operate. Both from a way that you position yourself in relation to the marketplace and your clients, but also sort of what the supply chain's demanding. So brands, consumers are demanding sustainability, and I think it's not just sustainability perhaps in the way that sort of we view it just in terms of sort of energy or recycling or materials. It's in its wider sense. It's it involves people. It's how do we make careers within the industry sustainable. So it's really great to sort of see companies now sort of focus that and make it part of the way that they do business, because that is the future.
It's interesting you're saying that. Obviously it's about the environment, but actually communication is really important around sustainability, isn't it? It's kind of like sometimes a social aspect, and it's not just the environment, it's
your involvement in the community. I mean, as a business, how do you operate sort of, from the ground up? How do you make people aware of your business and entice the next generation into that? Because, as an industry, it's important, whether in print, whether in packaging, whatever really, that you bring people into that, because otherwise as an industry we're not sustainable. Obviously environment, obviously in terms of the materials we use, the energy use, the whole sort of side of that, making products recyclable, involved in sort of minimizing the carbon footprint that we have, it is important as well. But sort of that standing community, the people involved in the industry, and your environmental footprint are all elements of sustainability.
Yeah. And so as a PR business, I guess your footprint's pretty good, isn't it? I mean, because your product is your...
Yeah, I suppose we sell our sort of time and knowledge as such.
Yeah.
So, as that. But even, within what we do, we try and sort of minimise our sort of, energy footprint, whether that's sort of, sustainability sort of from the perspective of sort of just that sort of environmental impact. But I do, we are focused, we're based in Derby, we have clients worldwide. Obviously with COVID, a lot of communication moved online. And so that has helped in terms of sort of savings and trips and things, but an event like this today shows that there's nothing quite like having a face-to-face chat and meeting people. So it is that mix, and sort of within that sort of minimising the sort of environmental impact that you have as a business.
Sure. And with Zara, because obviously a couple of things you said then resonates me, obviously with what Zara are doing. They have a very clear roadmap, don't they, in terms of sustainability, is that?
Yeah, fascinating really. They've set out their roadmap to 2030 and are updating as in terms of their efforts, and it as I mentioned, it does cross over into areas that are beyond just that sort of environment focus. So it goes into innovation. It looks at sort of how the products can have less energy usage, or sort of maximise their footprint there. It goes into sort of how the business presents itself in terms of its local community, working with its charity partners, engaging with local schools and apprenticeships to sort of engage that. So sustainability in its widest format, and we're seeing that across clients and across the supply chain.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, thanks so much for joining us today. Really interesting to have a quick chat with you about that, and yeah, we're looking forward to kind of hopefully working with you towards the EcoPrint Summit as well with
Yeah, okay.
Zara and so on.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks,
cheers,
Marcus.
Simon.
Thanks.